fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. No home runs as of yet, and no RBIs either. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard toward the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And you can tell that out there on the mound, he's definitely thinking about back-to-back strikeouts here to start off this ball game. He gets it to 2 strikes on the number 2 hitter, but then he can't come up with that put-away pitch, and he winds up serving up a 1-out single.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Simmons is one of those umpires that can be a little inconsistent, but I think his strike zone is one that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on what part of the zone the pitch is located.
And with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch Christian Yelich in this one. Very athletic, wiry type of guy that gets big.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the... Ruby De La Rosa gets the start for Arizona in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, he's having a very nice season so far. He's got an ERA in the low 3s. So hopefully he can continue that here in this one. Give his ball club a chance to win.
Hammers it to deep right field. Peralta going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double.
Well, there you go. 14 straight games now, and he hasn't gone hitless in a game in over 2 weeks. Do the math.
In is Christian Yelich. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Pollock. But he can't get to it. And that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. For Yelich, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Too high. And it's 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Heading out toward shallow right. Peralta's under it. 1 down.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Justin Bour.
Stepping in now, Justin Bour, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. They'll start things here at 316. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
And I think they'd stay out there again, maybe for the rest of the at-bat.
3-0 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Tomas is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll step in here at 275. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Now a ball hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One for the Marlins on the double by Yelich. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Miami. Jake Lamb is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Here's Yasmani Tomas. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Left fielder, Marcell.
As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. De La Rosa sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting 7.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as you take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he tops all Miami Marlins in that department.
Yeah, they've been counting on him to deliver extra base hits all season long. He's done it again here.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 3rd double of the game for these guys as you see the comparison there. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Batting 9. Pitcher, Jose.
Into the box now, Jose Fernandez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. One and 2.
2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. D. Gordon would be next. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Pollock, still going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that... In now, Phil Gosselin. Hit hard towards second. And a base hit now, as that's how the third inning gets underway.
Batting ninth.
Into the box, Ruby De La Rosa. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
The batter,
Gene Segura standing in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
0-2, here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
leading off.
Here's D. Gordon now.
Second baseman.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And this guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
A little bouncer. De La Rosa gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And, strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1. In is Christian Yelich. Down the first baseline. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 27,
Giancarlo Stanton now. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, right to Gordon. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Jake Lamb standing in now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Oh, boy, he is attacking hitters in this one. Another first pitch strike right there, and he's up right around 90% in that category so far.
Count 1 and 2.
A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, I just don't think he was...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail.
leading off the
Into the box now, Justin Bohr,
first baseman.
as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Third baseman, number 14, Martin
Prado now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away, it's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And he lays off for ball one. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Full count, 3-2. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, but they're up 1-0.
Leading off for Arizona.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
And he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Here's Yasmani Tomas.
Left fielder.
Skied into straightaway right. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
The batter number 15.
Stepping in now, Phil Gosselin. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So 1. Into the box, JT Realmuto.
Catcher.
To short, hit hard. There's Segura. And a rather easy first out.
The batter number 3, shortstop, Adani.
Here's Echeverria now. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
The pitcher, number 16, Jose Fernandez.
Standing in now, Jose Fernandez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2. In now, Ruby De La Rosa.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock. As he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ozuna on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in.
Gene Segura.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. 0-1, here it comes. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. They still trail 1. Here's D. Gordon now.
Second baseman.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
In is Christian Yelich. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you have a look there at the Marlins leaderboard, you can see he currently ranks 2nd in that department.
Yeah, he's a big producer offensively for this ball club. Definitely one of the guys they depend on to make things happen.
Giancarlo Stanton is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Bohr.
Into the box now, Justin Bohr. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. The relay throw, and he is in there.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Martin Prado now, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Peralta has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Marlins strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Into the box, David Peralta. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Jake Lamb standing in now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They're on the short end of a 1. Here's Marcelo Zuna. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. And he falls behind 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
A good high fastball. maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. De La Rosa's ready. Here's the 2-2. A swinging bunt to the mound, and he's retired, one away.
Now batting, catcher, J.T.
In now, J.T. Realmuto. In the air out toward right field. Peralta is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
The batter number 3, shortstop.
Here's Echeverria now.
Echeverria.
As this is grounded foul off to the left, it's strike one. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's throwing a bad slider tonight.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Yasmani Tomas.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. Well, will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Standing in now, Phil Gosselin.
Second baseman.
As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Chris Owings will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Chris Owings.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamond. Andrew Chafin will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Stepping in now, Jose Fernandez. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now. As he'll take a look at ball one. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Center fielder,
In is Christian Yelich. In the air now out to left. Tomas has a beat on it, and that retires the side. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Into the box, A.J. Pollock. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And another foul ball. Chopped foul with the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Struck him out, and a new record, 21 strikeouts in this one. Gene Segura standing in. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As they look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch one. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 1-0. Good night from Miami.
For the Diamondbacks, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culmer Metro Rail Station.